so y'all better cook. I got big dreams, you walk talk. When I walk, that's that big drip. When I slide down your block, now they pissed off. Like I really give a oh, I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
What is the big old deal, man? We are back cracking for another reaction. I said we are back cracking for another reaction. So today, man, we got Drake man's top 5. He got jammed up for some gun charges, man. Which the least to say, I'm not surprised for the simple fact that bro was like toting guns and just like he was popping it too much online. And you gotta understand, like, the internet is a dangerous place when depending on what you're doing, depending on how you utilize it. And my boy was really just doing too much, feeling like he's untouchable because he's associated with Drake, and he found out real quick. Mind you, he just beat a body, and he's out of jail. Well, he was out of jail. But let's understand this. He's on probation. So was that the smartest thing to do, to be sitting up here trying to play that gangster role and acting like you just big and bad and toting pistols and all that type of stuff? No. Would I have done it? Fuck no. You asking for the police to come pick you up, my nigga. Not only that, you're associated with Drake, one of the biggest, even besides the whole Kendrick and Drake beef and everything like that. Like, let's keep it a buck. Drake is still one of the top artists. I don't give a fuck if certain people are not rocking with him. He's still one of the biggest artists, bro. So meaning, what I mean by that, being the fact that he fuck with you, you're gonna have a lot of attention on you. You don't think police is like watching? You don't think Drake got fans that are police? Kendrick don't got fans that are police that are tuning into the beef? They don't call them hip hop cops for no reason, bro. Like, and yeah, we just gonna leave it like that. But we're gonna go ahead and get to this reaction. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Hit the notification bell so you can know when your boy going live. And we go. Let's go. All right. Let's see what he's talking about.
5. Right. Drake's OVO Goon top 5. The last time I talked about him has been the only time I've talked about him. And that was the first day he got out of jail. First day he got out of jail. Now, he was in jail for a few years on a murder charge. The charge was stayed by the Canadian court because the judge decided to make Top 5's rap lyrics and his social media presence inadmissible. And a large part of that was derived from the testimony of Knowledge. Knowledge, one half of Kids in the Hall. Knowledge was actually the expert witness during that case because he wrote a book called Clout Chase, all about how drill music is about drill music and how a lot of things that are happening online or in the music is really just as a means to get ahead. So he ended up being the expert witness, and in connection, seems, in my opinion, from my point of view, that his testimony was part of the reason Top 5 got out. We did an interview on this
Drake
channel,
has something to do with that.
with Knowledge. I'll put a link in the description if you want to get a little glimpse of what happened during that.
These guys just raised $33 million, and you won't believe what they're building with it. Meet Tyler, Ben, and Jake. They were early employees at Morning Brew.
Let's get it going.
Trial. But the first day Top 5 got out, he went on stream with academics.
Yeah, he was popping it.
And just started threatening Kendrick Lamar, saying
my boy was popping
left a lot of local surprises, as he said.
Tomato.
Ready for Kendrick if he ever comes to Toronto. And to
let me just say this. Drake ain't like that, bro. I could just tell by his whole demeanor and everything like that. Like, I'm not saying he a punk. I'm not saying that he's just gonna allow somebody to walk over him. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is though, the way he be trying to portray as if he like some street dude, or he just like all of a sudden he's like a mob type. Like, bro, you just got money, my nigga. When you got money, you can make shit shake. But you can make shit shake when you got money. But what about your character though? Because then you got niggas that's out here broke, but they can make shit shake too. Just because you got money, I feel like the fame and the money then got to his head to where he feel like he start to actually believe his lies. Like how he betraying, like how he mobbed up and he just on some gangster shit. No. Like, time will tell. Can you stand the test of time? That's why Kendrick is doing Drake how he's doing them, because Kendrick is really come from that. You could always tell the real from the fake, and I'm not saying that Drake is just some super fake dude or whatever the case is, because I actually fuck with Drake, but it's just when you go out of bounds and you get out your lane and you trying to do so, it's like that's like Kobe trying to be fucking who's like a top artist, like a top. That's like Kobe trying to be fucking Peso Pluma or something like that. Like, I'm just throwing out random names, but no, you're not. It just don't work out like that, bro. Like, you're a basketball player. That's a singer. It's two different things. You an artist. You one of the biggest artists. Okay, stick to your lane. All that trying to be tough guy shit is nobody's buying that. Like, come on, bro. Nobody's buying that. Like, the music sound good though. Don't get it wrong. The music sounds immaculate, but we not going for that, bro. I seen you I knew about you before you even became Drake. I know Jimmy. That's how I found out about you. Jimmy from Degrassi. Way before you was even a Drake. Way before you was doing music, nigga. I knew you as an actor growing up. So let's not come on, bro.
Me, I don't like that type of. I don't. If you guys follow this channel, there's a lot of things that I don't engage in from a coverage standpoint. And when it comes to a lot of crime stuff, I'm not a place for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I decided I didn't like the way Top 5 was moving, and I didn't want to amplify anything that he was doing anymore. And I told myself in my head that I wasn't going to cover Top 5 again until he was dead or in jail.
I don't want to hear what you got to say.
In the area of Enterprise Boulevard.
Yeah, let me hear that. I don't want to hear what you got to say.
A Toronto rapper who goes by the stage name Top 5 has been arrested in connection with a firearm investigation, Toronto police say. Police said they executed a search warrant on Friday in the area of Enterprise Boulevard and Birchmont Road in Markham, Ontario. As a result, police announced on Saturday that the 26-year-old was facing numerous charges, including unauthorized possession of a firearm and possession of a firearm while prohibited. He's in Canada. They don't have the right to bear arms over there. Officers also arrested Yassine Ali, 29, on a similar firearm-related charges. I'm not sure if they're related. Perhaps they are. Police told CP24 that the two suspects are not related. Oh, answer the question. 1 second, pause.
If you've ever dreamed of owning an apartment complex and you live near one of these
Top 5
cities,
is like,
then you've got to see the same ad that I saw 3 years ago. It was for a master class that came to my area.
Let's go.
I now own 11.
Like, I never understood a nigga. I never understood like, bruh, you put yourself in jail. Like, you're an idiot, my nigga. Like, why you got? Hold on, y'all. My shit is tripping. Hold on. You got people out here like trying to get out of jail, bro. You literally like put yourself in jail. Like, it ain't because you slid on something. It ain't because you like nothing. It ain't. You literally put yourself in jail. back in jail like an idiot. Knowing you just mind you, any nigga in his right mind would think like, okay, I just beat a case, I just beat a murder. I'm gonna stay out the way. Because for any little thing, nigga, they will lock your ass back up. They already didn't want you to get out. You put yourself back in there. You was a dummy, bro.
Been tested in court. Hassan Ali was released from prison last year after a Superior Court judge stayed his charges in connection with the 2021 shooting death of 20-year-old student Hashim Omar Hashi.
And then just think about that, how that looks to the judge. Because I'm pretty sure it ain't no niggas in the judge. I'm pretty sure it was somebody white or something like that. And we talking about Canada, my nigga. Come on now. Now, with that being said, you just beat a murder, my boy. And if I ain't got these, man, go check these out. Plantain chips, yeah, save your life. Fuck the potato chips, plantain chips. But and then you gotta top it off with the, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, thank me later. But you just beat a murder, bro. It's all eyes on you right now. Then on top of that, like, you making a bad impression, then you back in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, now you looking crazy. Now it's looking more believable that you probably did kill whoever it was, whatever case. I don't know the case like that, so I can't really speak on it. But at the same time, though, it's just like, it just don't look good, bro. Like I never understood that. Like, I'm not no street nigga or nothing like that, but I never understood like how fast niggas be wanting to go back to jail, bro. You want to go back to being locked up. Like, you be sitting there, bro, oh, free me. And when I get out and praying to God and all this other shit like that. But then as soon as you get out, you do some bullshit. Like, you actually trying to go back. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Damn, man. I don't know about y'all, but man, goddamn dog, this nigga be tripping. This nigga know how to open it. I don't know about y'all. Y'all got a dog that know how to open a door? This motherfucker is smart. He's a husky / pit bull. His daddy was a pit bull and his mama was a husky. But he looked like a husky, but then his hair looked like a pit bull. So he's like red, but he looked like a husky though. I never seen that before, but this motherfucker is smart and he be opening the door by himself. I'm gonna let y'all see that nigga one day, but let's go.
After some social media evidence in the case was dismissed. Soon after the charges were stayed, Ali shared his prison time experiences in an online stream where he claims he was able to get his hands on a knife and cell phones and was able to eat a cheeseburger. This is going to come back later. We're going to take a look at that particular sentence from this article.
$10,000 for a phone, bro. That's crazy. Like, in jail, I remember my dad telling me about this. Like, literally, nigga, like, it's crazy what you pay in jail for shit. Like, let's just say you had marijuana, right? So I'll probably say about like that much. You can make like a little. I'm talking about like think of like the most skimpiest blunt you can make. I'm talking about the skinniest blunts you can make. Nigga, that alone will be worth about like $10, $20. Probably more than that, depending on where you at and you know, and how rare it is or the scarcity of it. You know what I'm saying? But like my dad was telling me, like, nigga, something that small, like, and when I say skimp, I'm talking about skimp. I'm not talking about like your average skimp, like when you're like, oh, I'm down bad. You know what I'm saying about the road. No, I'm talking about like literally like the skinniest joint you could roll is worth a whole lot in prison. Shit crazy. Blew my mind.
In 2023, Ali used one of the cell phones to record a music video while in custody at Maplehurst Correctional Complex in Milton, Ontario. He claimed he paid $10,000 to get the phone.
Nigga, I'm not paying no $10,000.
Ontario Solicitor General had launched a full investigation into the incident. Although Ali's charges were stayed, the Crown can still revive them at a later date. Police are asking anyone with information in connection with the firearm investigation to contact them at 416-808-5300 or Crime Stoppers anonymously. I didn't know they had Crime Stoppers in Canada. That's cool. 1 second plus. All right. So Top 5 is back in custody on gun charges, which makes sense. He is the most ineffective goon. Top 5 is the most ineffective goon.
Exactly. He's a dummy, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
I've ever seen. His whole job, in my opinion, from my perspective, seemed like he was supposed to be Drake's.
You don't see niggas from California moving like that. On the West, we're not moving like that, bro.
This is not a good week for OVO.
But you do have crash dummies. You got people that's like top 5 on the West Coast, so we're gonna keep it fair. But in general, niggas on the West Coast ain't moving like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got like protocol and like certain, like, we got, you know, it's a little different. It's a lot more structured. Like, yeah, it's a lot more structured than that. Like, bro, we're not crashing out like that. Like, you got crash outs. Don't get me wrong. You got crash outs. You got motherfuckers who gonna like do the extras. You got people like top 5 on the West Coast. But that ain't everybody. Cause niggas know the program. He don't know the program. I can already tell by how his speech is, how he talk.
You got Drake with a
court case, never been like
a rap battle defamation case. You got academics over here having inappropriate conversations with teenage boys. And you got top 5 arrested the same week. And so, but this one particular line here, again, soon after the charges were stayed, Ali shared his prison time experiences in an online stream where he claims he was able to get his hands on a knife and cell phones and was able to eat a cheeseburger. So if you click this link, it takes you to this article. And this article here says, Toronto rapper Top 5 brags about time in jail thanks guards, he says, gave him a cell phone. So this was October 8th, 2024. Okay. Let's take a look at this article. More than 2 weeks have passed since Hassan Ali walked out of a Toronto courtroom a free man after prosecutors decided not to move forward with a first-degree murder trial against the local. Okay.
Hold on, run it back.
Let's take a look at this article. More than 2 weeks have passed since Hassan Ali walked out of a Toronto courtroom a free man after prosecutors decided not to move forward with a first-degree murder trial against the local rapper. 2 days after the charges were stayed, Ali, who goes by stage name Top 5, joined an online live stream where he boasted about his time in jail. That'll come back here in a second, too.
Dumbass. I mean, the case is over with, but being the fact that now you back in jail, this gonna bite you in the ass, because it's like, it's almost like taunting the justice system, the judges and everything like that. Like, okay, we let you off, and rarely that don't happen, nigga. If you was in California, that boy would be, he would have been doing football numbers, bro. He wouldn't have got off. I don't know the circumstances. Certain niggas do get off, you know what I'm saying, but it's a little bit more harsh in California. Like bro. He would have been in jail. He wouldn't even got out. And then you sit here, you proceed to, it's niggas that's on a yard right now that wish they could see the light of day. See their kids. Shout out to what's the name that just came home too? I seen his name earlier. I can't remember his name though, but he from I think he's from Memphis. But shout out to him though, man. He just came home, you know what I'm saying? So, and he been fighting his case for a long ass time. Wyatt Van Lucci. Shout out to him. He just came home. But like, bruh, you just came home and then you already bragging about it though. Like you trying to like, cause you want, and that be the thing though. Like niggas, like fame is a drug. Niggas be wanting to be like, niggas want attention so fucking bad to where they'll do anything, say anything to where now look at this nigga, he back locked up. Like, yo, that's your own dumbass fault.
I had a knife in jail. I had a cheeseburger in jail. I had a phone in jail. Ali said. He went on to thank the correctional officers, saying, "Shout out to the COs who took care of me and gave me the phones."
You did all that. Now that's technically snitching. If we being real, that's technically snitching. Why are you even like saying all that? What do you need to say all that for? Because now what that does is, for everybody that's locked up in there still, all you doing is bringing light to the program. Like, okay, it's the other niggas that's in there that's still trying to do they want to. And by you spreading light on that, because you got eyes on you, nigga, you're bringing attention. Like, you drawing attention to everybody. Talking too much, my nigga. And I could have called this out. I already knew this was gonna happen. Cause he talked too much. You talk too much, nigga. The fuck are you like? What do you gotta prove? If I'm a nigga, like, if I caught a body, but this is just me. If I was in the streets and I caught me a body and I beat the case, my nigga, I'm not finna be flexing on that, bro. It is what it is. I'm gonna let a nigga think what he want to think about me. Cause then when it comes time to program and perform, oh, you gonna see exactly what I'm about. But I'm not finna broadcast that to you. I'm not finna invite negative energy. That nigga was inviting negative energy because he thought he was untouchable because you fucking with Drake. Nigga, Drake can't get you out of this one.
Top 5 likes to talk.
He can't get you out of this one, my boy. I'm sorry to say.
In 2023, Ali used one of those cell phones to record a music video while in custody
at
the Maplehurst Correctional Complex in Milton, Ontario, claiming he paid someone $10,000 to get it. Ali was serving time in the facility, which he described as the Four Seasons, in another interview while awaiting trial in the shooting death of Hashim Omar Hashi, a 20-year-old student who police say had no criminal ties. While contraband is not uncommon behind bars, Ontario Solicitor General said it launched a full investigation into the incident last June. More than a year later, the office tells CTV News Toronto the ministry does not comment on internal investigations, but can confirm that the investigation has concluded and all appropriate action has been taken. Former homicide detective Mark Mendelson explains that while it's routine for the ministry not to divulge the outcome of an investigation, he says these systems flaws do happen, particularly in the provincial system because of how transient it is. It happens through many different modes of transport into the system, from the correctional officers at the particular jail to the courthouse, to the security in the courthouse, to private meetings with their counsel, Mendelson said. Since his release, Ali has appeared on multiple platforms threatening to incite violence. However, the line is often blurred between what rappers say being taken as fact versus artistic expression.
And at the end of the day, too, right, if a nigga gonna sit there, like, for instance, if I'm beefing with somebody, bro, I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do to you or what I could do to you. I'm gonna just catch you when I see you, my nigga. If we being realistic, why would you, and just being logical, why would you give your enemy the upper hand? You talking too much. That let me know that you ain't even. Mind you, I'm not a street nigga. I'm not no street nigga. I don't gang bang, none of that. I'm a square, but I have enough sense to know that Nigga, I'm not finna give my enemy an upper hand on me. I'm not finna tell you what I'm finna do to you or what I could do to you. No, I'm gonna just catch you when I see you. I'm gonna catch you out of bounds, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm not finna sit there and go back and forth for you and tell you and be trying to put guns all up in the thing like, oh yeah, cause nigga, cause I just caught a body. Like, you trying to be seen. I don't want to be seen, nigga. I want to be heard of. You heard about me, but you ain't never seen me though, my nigga. I'm the boogeyman, bitch. Fuck out of here.
Let's take a look
That's
at
how
that
I
one
knew
more
this
time.
nigga's a clown.
Since his release, Ali has
We
appeared
don't get
on
out
multiple
like that over
platforms
on the West Coast,
threatening
bro.
to incite violence.
From the most gangsters niggas all the way till the squarest nigga that you meet. The squarest nigga will pop your ass, bro. It don't matter. Like, niggas ain't worried about that. But at the end of the day, though, like, one thing I know, and he had to be from Canada, cause even my East Coast niggas don't get down like that. That's just a fact. That's a fact. That must be some Toronto shit. I don't know. I'm not dissing Canada or nothing like that, but like, that just must be some Toronto, Canada shit, because niggas on the West and East, we don't get down like that, bro. We just don't, my nigga. We not like loud like that, bro. We be trying to, you know what I'm saying, do our 1-2. Come on, my nigga. Let's go.
Multiple platforms. This is all the stuff I've been watching when I wasn't covering him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like this is the type of energy to me that I like to report on this channel, because he's been on a crash out mission since he got out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just a bunch
Dummy.
of free page views sitting right there.
Dummy.
And I don't like the way he's talking. I don't like his energy. I don't like where he's coming from at all. And I don't find him particularly talented.
No.
So I decided to leave that on the cutting room floor, or at least never report on it.
This the same nigga. We seen a video of him come out of getting kicked out of 7-Eleven. Getting marked out. Come on, bro. He got something to prove. He's trying to prove something to somebody that don't give a fuck.
You've never used samples like this before.
That's just the
Let me
bottom
show
line.
you why I stopped paying for all.
He corny. Nigga, that's corny nigga
But
shit.
this gives you a sense of what you guys have been missing out on this channel. Since his release, Ali has appeared on multiple platforms threatening to incite violence. However, the line is often blurred between what rappers say being taken as fact versus artistic expression. And this is another example of how he got out in the first place. The judge believed that what he was saying in his lyrics and what he's saying online was artistic expression. So he got out. Mendelsohn says, "We saw what happened in court with this particular gentleman where certain evidence was not allowed in. That doesn't mean the end of investigation at all. That means they're going to continue on, and if this man happens to inject himself back into the investigation, then so be it." This article, again, is from October. In October, they said this. Shout out to Friday Ricky Dredd, because he covers Toronto, of course. And I believe he says that Top 5 has been kind of quiet.
This nigga
I think he
is
said
a
that.
dummy, bro.
And
He's
perhaps
a dummy.
This article.
Oh my gosh, bro. And free my niggas that's locked up right now, man. Free my niggas that's locked up, wishing they had a day to come home. Cause you got clowns like this. Not the nigga that y'all looking at, not him, not the reactor, but Top 5. You got clowns like Top 5, bro. Where he's sitting there playing with it, my nigga. You just beat a murder, my nigga. I don't know if y'all seen it, but the other day it was today. I think it was today. 16-year-old. I think he was from Florida. And he was denied. I think he was denied bail or denied here. He was denied something, but his ass ain't getting out. He got 1st-degree murder. So with that being said, you got Top 5. He just beat a whole murder, bro. and then you get out popping it because you trying to like toot your ass up for Drake. You trying to show him how loyal you like, bro. That's corny, my nigga. You like Drake and the people he hang around. And I'm not this is not to take nothing away from Drake as an artist. As an artist, that nigga is top tier. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck about the beef and the Kendrick and not like us and all that. And I fuck with Kendrick. I'm heavy on Kendrick, nigga. That's my nigga right there. You feel me? Like I fuck with Kendrick. But at the same time, though, we're not gonna sit here and act like Drake ain't that nigga either. But everything he doing, everybody he associate with, besides 40, which is his engineer, all these niggas look like exactly what Kendrick called out. It gets worse and worse. Like, I wouldn't even want no nigga like top 5 around me, my nigga. I'm one of the biggest artists in the world, besides Kendrick. I'm not having no top 5, nigga. I could have called that out. I could have called that out my damn self. He's a crash out. He's a crash dummy. He already was doing too much. Nigga, Drake. Think about this. When have you heard Drake talk about this nigga? And he probably has mentioned his name, but I'm saying like really be like, this is my man's right here. This is my nigga, you know what I'm saying? He been holding it down for years. This nigga top 5 coming off like a nigga that just came around. And because it's clout, of course, Drake got the clout. So of course, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever you say. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pop it. I'm gonna pop it real big. This ain't one of Drake's day ones. Nigga, everybody that Kendrick around, them is day ones. You can go back and look at videos from the early 2000s. Before TDE, I mean not before TDE, but before before what's that album? Before Control System. No, not that one. Control System. Section 80. Way before Section 80 and all that. I'm talking about early days of TDE. Nigga, everybody that you see around Kendrick, that nigga been knowing them niggas damn near all his life. Ain't no new niggas. Come on, bro.
Well, here is part of the reason. There was a crazy dust up between Wack 100. Wack 100 went on No Jumper, said he has a thumb drive that has incriminating evidence against Top 5 that would take Drake down. And he went on No Jumper saying, hey, Drake, just want you to know, I'm saving you right now. I'm saving you right now. That conversation spilled over to Academics is Live, where they were talking about what was potentially on that drive. On that drive. And it looks like that conversation happened to be a recorded FaceTime between Top 5, Hitter J3, and Wack 100, where Top 5 was holding guns up in the live stream.
Like a dummy.
Now, Top 5 said that those were prop guns when he was trying to explain all of this. He said they were prop guns.
You could say that. The thing is, you could say that, but best believe, like I said, nigga, you just beat a murder case, my nigga. Police is still, like, they tuned in. You just beat a murder case, but then you over here bragging about it. For one, he bragged about the murder case, beating it. On top of that, he was talking about what he was gonna do to motherfuckers and like and on the West Coast and doing all like, bro. All you doing is bringing attention to yourself, and the fact that Kendrick's not even responding. It's niggas that like his homies that's responding, his family that's responding. They not as big as him, so it's gonna get swept under the rug because niggas ain't really paying attention to that like that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't have a biggest platform as Kendrick. So, but you fucking with Drake, nigga, you been going viral. You talking about how you gonna do this and nigga can't come over here because this is gonna happen. We gonna like you making all these idle threats. All you doing is building up a case, and your dumbass like you just beat a murder case, nigga. Let's be clear. Police is still on your ass. Like, I don't think he. That's why I say, like, bro was a crash dummy, my nigga. Like, and I couldn't fuck with no nigga like that, bro. Like, cause you bringing too much heat. He's like the nigga that back in the days and back in the 90s were like, when they be like, hey, man, you bringing too much heat over here in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we over there trying to get paper, my nigga. And you over here bringing too much attention, bro. You talking, you too loud. You need to pipe down. Like my niggas in New York say, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you loud. Get the fuck up out of here,
well,
bro.
This is October 8th. I can't remember when that conversation took place.
Oh, shit.
But
bad.
As of the date of this article,
hold on.
What we saw what happened in court with this particular gentleman where certain evidence was not allowed in. That doesn't mean the end of the investigation at all. That means they're going to continue on. And if this man happens to inject himself back into the investigation again, then so be it.
Which he will. He will.
Although the charges against Ali were stayed, they could still be revived by the Crown at a later date. Meanwhile, Toronto police are not commenting on the investigation into Hashi's death as it remains ongoing. Now, this is the connection between these two articles. Big shout out to The Ville. I'm a big fan of The Ville, right? The Ville does, his beat is all things Kendrick and Drake from a battle standpoint, right? And he is covering the nuances of this in a very unique way. And so he released a video yesterday on The Ville with some of the later contradicting some of the intended news that's coming out of, at least from academics. Okay, academics is trying to paint Hitta J3 as the reason Top 5 is back in jail.
And we're gonna debunk that right now because, like, my nigga Hitta J3, you feel me? Like, come on, bro. We're not even putting it. We ain't even finna play like that, my nigga. He don't even get down like that, homie. Like, he don't give a fuck about like all this. Let's be clear. Hitta J3 is a nigga in his section, bro. He do not give a fuck about all this fame and attention and all that shit like that. All he care about is sticking up for the homie, and that's it. Niggas ain't clout chasers. Niggas got bread. If y'all don't know, do y'all research. I ain't finna even go all in detail and all that, you know what I'm saying? But do your research though. Niggas ain't doing this for no clout. Niggas don't need attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas been having it. So,
because again of the conversation I mentioned that allegedly happened between Hitta J3, Wack 100, and Top 5, where they're on a FaceTime call and Top 5 pulls out guns. Right. That's my understanding like of it. If I'm getting it wrong in the comments, someone let me know. So Top 5.
That's that new age shit. Nigga think you scared because
rather academics has been trying to say that Hitta J3 is the reason Top 5 is in jail. So The Ville has this conversation on his channel. So let's take a look at what The Ville is reporting here.
I'm not going to guarantee you views. I'm not going to guarantee you leads. I'm not going to guarantee you appointments. Hell, I'm not even going to guarantee you showing up appointments. I'm going to guarantee you what you really want. True.
So how can it be Hitta J3's fault? You can see here, academics is trying to put it on Hitta J3.
The phone and let you know, gang, this shit deeper than rap.
He got on FaceTime with you?
Body, bro.
Yo, hold on. Respectfully, Top 5's team is telling me that he got on FaceTime with y'all and that he got locked up about a video and he think y'all told on him.
Look, check this out. My people was right here when I was on the phone with Top 5. Did I ever do anything with that footage? No. We don't do police shit like that. We ain't got to record no calls, bro. On the dead homies, me and him, if it was real smoke, we was going to keep it in the streets.
So you could see here, Hitta J3 is saying, no, I never shared the screenshots. Nobody on the internet has seen the screenshots.
I don't think, hold on, my bad, y'all. I keep on using, moving the damn thing. But I don't think that Top 5 understand, like, bro, on the West, like, nigga, it's really like that, bro. Like, niggas, it's really war zone. Now, obviously, it calmed down a lot more, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, as far as, like, the mentality of how niggas think, We not going for that, my nigga. Like, niggas take shit serious. So stop playing. And that's why his dumbass is locked up right now.
Is basically just trying to shift the blame on Hitter J3 and Wack 100 because he doesn't want to admit that the Toronto police were looking into him because he was on live stream with Academics doing online streams where he claims a lot of crazy stuff, talking about getting knives, getting cheeseburgers.
And you got to think about it. Top 5 brought this shit on himself. Whether you on live saying whatever you saying, bro, like, didn't nobody get your dumb ass locked up but you? The fuck are we talking about? Because niggas on the West Coast, we not doing that. And we got a lot of crash outs that don't give a F. I'm trying to stop cussing, so bear with me. We're cussing on live at least. But it's niggas that don't give a F. But at the same time, though, like, this nigga top 5 is like, bro, you just talk too goddamn much, bro. You talk too much. You run your mouth too much. This shit crazy.
All this stuff. They even made an article, a separate article back in October, where they talked about how top 5 bragged about the time in jail, thanks guards, and he says they gave him a cell phone.
And you think, and you're tying yourself, or Drake tied himself with top 5, and top 5 associated himself with Drake. The biggest artist in the world, besides Kendrick. We're not gonna sit here and act like Drake ain't still the biggest nigga in the world, regardless of his down what do you call it, like downcline, or like, I don't know what you call it, but we're not gonna sit here and act like he's not that nigga to a certain extent. But you associate yourself with one of the most popular mother effers in the world. You don't think police and every who don't know Drake, you don't think that you ain't came across nobody's table, bro? You got all eyes on you just being associated with this nigga and him approving you and like giving the go. You don't think that's gonna be all eyes on you and niggas ain't watching what you saying? That's why I say he's a crash dummy, bro. I wouldn't want no nigga like that around me.
We just covered. So you heard the clip of the Hitter J3 and Academics talking, right? DeVille has a clip from top 5 on Academics talking about the stuff that's showing up in this article. So let's take a look at this clip that DeVille included.
Yeah, let's see.
It was the reason why they looked into top 5 more than just looking at him online. And this is the very, very video that they're talking about in these 2 articles where he's arrested.
But how did I shoot the video? So this happened. One day, our guard wanted to quit. And I said, listen, take $10,000 before you quit. Let's shoot this video, please. And I shot the video. What's that? I have another video that I never released.
Really?
Nobody cares.
That one's crazy. Even the CEOs are jumping with us in the video.
Yo, you lying. Really?
Nigga, nobody cares.
Bro, everything's a joke. I don't lie, bro. But
and the cold part about it is, this nigga Act is just eating off of him. I'm pretty sure he don't give 2 fucks about no top 5, bro. I can't even name you a top 5 song. He's supposed to be an artist. I can't even name you a top 5 song. All this is content. Nigga, first of all, you a crash out. You're doing all this extra shit. Then on top of that, you getting extorted in a passive aggressive way. But you're getting extorted though, because all Academics is using you for, he used you for, not using you, but use you for content. So in the end, I would say you probably got the energy you put out there, bro. Like, you put yourself back in jail. I wouldn't know Jay hit a 3. I mean, I hit a J3. It was all you and your mouth. Be careful what you talk about. Be careful what you say, because it can't come back to bite you in the ass later on down the line.
So there is top 5 on Academic's stream explaining how he was able to shoot a music video while he was in prison. Here is the article that is explaining that, hey, Top 5 went on someone's live stream and started talking about how he shot a music video in prison with a cell phone. Here's the part of the article where it says,
coaches, let's have a talk.
And that nigga just fucking there for everybody else that's locked up. Like, bro, shut up sometimes. Like, it's okay to talk. It's okay to express yourself. But my nigga, like my dad always told me, know when to go and know when to fold.
EVE Online is a vast...
Know when to go and know when to fold.
What we saw happen in...
You gotta know when to shut the F up, bro. Golly. Niggas be talking too goddamn much, my nigga. That shit baffles me. Shout out to Don T. He said, didn't this dude just get out of jail? Exactly. He just got out of jail. Not even like, probably like, he only been out like, probably like what? I want to say like a month or two, maybe. He ain't been out, even if I'm wrong on that, he hasn't been out that long. This nigga has only been out a small amount of time, and he managed to get himself locked back up like a dummy. And he can't blame nobody. You can't blame no Kendrick fans and all that type of shit and everything. Like, no, nigga, you was talking reckless and talking crazy, and now you're reaping the benefits because you put that energy out there. And on top of that, if you just beat a murder, I could see if you like robbed a nigga or it was like a small charge or something like that, and you got out. My nigga beat a murder, and then you come out popping it like you getting ready to murder something else. How you think the judge is gonna look at that? How do you think the judge is gonna look at that? Now that your dumbass is back in jail, how do you don't think they're gonna put up these receipts? Oh yeah. Cancel Christmas, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. Don't even worry about it. Cause what?
What do you mean by
that? Yeah, all right, nigga.
Black mouth.
Yeah. Okay. It sounds good.
Court with this particular gentleman where certain evidence was not allowed in. That doesn't mean the end of the investigation at all. That means they're going to continue on, and if this man happens to inject himself back in to the investigation again, then so be it.
And that's the cold part. You did all that. You didn't even know. So now, based off what he's saying, and if y'all in or anybody that's like, you know, that understands like how the judicial system works and everything like that, correct me if I'm wrong, but what I'm getting from what he's saying is that, yes, we dismissed you on this case and we allowed you to get out, but we're not done with the investigation, meaning we can you know what I'm saying, we could bring this shit right back up if you give us a reason to. And he just gave him a reason to, like a dummy.
That looks like exactly what happened.
He's a dummy.
Because as where we started, Toronto rapper Top 5 arrested in connection with firearm investigation.
Dumb.
Police. This case is still ongoing. We'll see what happens with it. But this is one of those.
He's an idiot. And that's just
honestly,
that.
I think Top 5 is a great representative right now of everything that's coming from the OVO side of the equation. I mean, this is arguably the biggest artist in music. Definitely. Honestly, I think Top 5 is a great representative right now of everything that's coming from the OVO side of the equation.
That nigga is not no great representative. What are you talking about? That nigga is a J Cat. Well, we like on the West Coast, we would consider that him like a J Cat, Crash Out, and everything. Like he's not a nigga around here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody paying him no mind. He don't have no say so and nothing like that. Like, he's considered a J Cat. Like we not even finna like, nah, cause you willing to do anything and everything. Like, he already done showed his hand. We not worried about that. Like, nah, ain't nobody fucking with that nigga like that. That's just that's just the facts of it. But that's all I got for y'all today. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. So look, make sure you go ahead, thumb up the video if you was messing with it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to support to get me back in the algorithm, not even back in the algorithm, but keep me in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with the content, man, make sure you go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'm gonna get at y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Bill steady rolling in the due day crept up. Feel like I'm next up, life gon' test ya. My range close, aim, know the boy a heavy stepper. Things change, rearrange, ain't no crime body. Heart is weaving through the smoke, got my vision cloudy. Heavy stress on my brain, ain't no way around it. Navy SEAL when I flow, no you can't drown me. No brakes, all gas, get my weight up. A nigga on the road, fell asleep tryna stay up. Post dramatic, a lot would say you too dramatic. The loudest one in the room, never want the static. Crazy how the niggas getting money turned into addicts. Never had the same habit, cut from a different fabric. Yeah, dropping classic after classic. My life on the beat, that's a real nigga passion. Hold up, wait out, why they playing with